Hello guys! If you're wondering what I mean by dwarf video, I mean I'll be playing hardcore Minecraft, but I am doing what all dwarves love to do, which is mining. And that shall be my main priority. My plan is to make myself an underground base and mine enough until I am able to achieve the best thing a dwarf would want in Minecraft, which is a netherite pickaxe, of course. So, let's get into me doing that. Now, obviously the first thing I went and did was mine down the tree right here, so I can make myself a pickaxe and start the process of getting my base set up. I made my pickaxe and started to make a staircase downwards into the earth, since cave life is the best life, so I wanted to get down there as quick as possible. I made it decently far into the ground and made myself this box to live inside of. It's not beautiful, but it's what I like and it's what I want, especially as a dwarf for this playthrough. Now that I had a base of operation, I needed to start getting my mining spot ready. So I went ahead and made a nice staircase down to diamond level. Once I made it down there, I made things look nice for my mining spot, and I think it looks pretty cool. It's a pretty nice mine setup, if I would say. But now, you think I would go ahead and start mining for diamonds, but nah, I wasted my time making this chunk for a tree to grow in. Even though I could just go up and get some wood. Gotta keep cave life to the caves, you know? I spent way too much time making this chunk. The tree didn't even grow in it. Anyways, how about we go ahead and do what little cave dwellers like to do most? Yep, time to go mine for diamonds. Yay! But, I'm going to go ahead and just say this real quick. I found, like, no diamonds. I think I was mining for about over an hour, and I came out with 19. Would have been more, but I had to make another diamond pickaxe since the first one I made broke. And so, not very lucky so far today, but at least I got some. So, I decided to go back up and take a break from mining, and I prettied up my house a little bit. Since plain stone and a random assortment of other blocks didn't look so nice. It came out looking like this. I was pretty happy with it. I'm not the best with building, but I'd say this was pretty neat. I liked it. And then after that, I decided to make a big hole close to my home so I can make a cave farm. This is where I will plant some seeds for wheat and hopefully plant some trees that will grow this time. I finished it up by adding what I wanted to grow in it, and even made the roof taller and added some holes to get some sunlight down there to help the plants grow. Now, you know what I did next? I forgot my thinking here, but after doing my farm, I decided to go ahead and make a damn mob spawner. A big one as well. I believe I was thinking I wanted to have it ready for when I could enchant, but only past Runzible knows why. It was pretty useful though once I got it done. He's pretty smart. Thank you. Anyways, I finished it up, although at first I messed it up, but I fixed it later down the line. But now I wanted to go into the nether. The reason I wanted to at this time wasn't to explore, but rather to go and get soul sand to make a water elevator up to my mob spawner. I really don't know what I was thinking during this footage, but what can I do? Here's a little old me running into the nether, and oh look, there's another fortress right there. But nah, I just wanted one block of soul sand. So I got that and went back home. This elevator took me forever to make since I was being an idiot half the time, but I got it done, and pretty happy I did since it makes getting up the spawner way easier, plus it's pretty fun to jump down and go back up from there. But now that I had all this done, I wanted to go back and check out my farming area and improve it a bit, since I didn't have the best food sources yet and I wanted to get some more wheat and hopefully some wood for my trees. When I got down there, I instantly started to work on growing my wheat and making the farm bigger, and I didn't even notice that my trees had grown, but after I did notice, it was nice to chop them down. Now that my farm was pretty good, I started to want to progress, and by that, I mean I went back to the nether to go and get blaze rods so I can make some ender eyes soon. I got into the fortress and killed some blaze rods, and luckily for me, I got the rods pretty quickly, and they were dropping them pretty decently quick. After that, I went ahead and traded with the piglin to get some ender eyes. I mean pearls, and this guy took literally 54 gold bars and didn't give me a single pearl. And I was quite mad about this, so I did what anyone would do if this happens. That's what you get, bro. He deserved it, but anyways, I still needed to get ender pearls, so I resorted to farming some endermen, which I hate doing since they pack a punch in hardcore, and I was wearing just gold armor, so I could not get hit. I farmed for a bit, but got lazy, so I left with only 2 pearls, and I decided to test my luck and just go find the stronghold with the 2 of them. And luckily for me, I actually found it. Only 1 broke, but I guess that's fine. First thing I grabbed was books in the library, since that's mostly what I wanted from the stronghold, and once I had enough books, I went looking for the portal, which, like usual, took a while, but I eventually found it. Now, obviously since I had a lot of books, I went home to make myself an enchantment area. And what better place to put it but near my XP farm. Since I was now able to level up items, I started to grind hard for some good enchantments, and the first thing I wanted to enchant was my pickaxe, since it's the most important thing in this run for me. I was a little picky though, and it took me quite a few tries to get a good pickaxe. Not showcasing all of my enchants since that'd be a minute of clips, trust me, but eventually though, I combined 2 pickaxes to make this one. Gave it this great name as you can see. What, I have to remind you somehow. Anyways, you may imagine that I'd be quite done with this back and forth of enchanting and farming, but nope. I wanted to go and enchant my entire set of armor, so I got to work on that. Also, I want to say this real quick. If you make a mob spawner, I highly recommend making it have 3 layers. I did that later in, and it was crazy quick XP. Obviously not as good as an enderman farm, but for mid-game, this was great, and it made getting my armor way easier. But yeah, I eventually got all my armor enchanted, and this time it was rather quick to get all the enchantments I wanted. Probably the game saying sorry for making me work so hard for my pickaxe, which I appreciate. After doing this, I winded down by adding to my farm, but my mind kept telling me I needed more, and more, so I had to give in and go into the nether to mine for some netherite. And luckily for me, since my mob spawner was working so well, I already had stacks of gunpowder, so doing the TNT method would be a breeze, so I got to work on getting that netherite. As you can see here with this little montage of me gathering the ancient debris, I was getting pretty lucky, which is rare, but hey, I'm not complaining. This is pretty nice. Seriously though, like, look at this, I even got a 3 vein of ancient debris. I had enough to already make my whole armor set netherite, which was amazing. But yeah, once I got enough, I headed back home to my wonderful cave to make something beautiful. It looks so good. I think I'm about to cry. This is amazing. I finally had what I wanted, and it was definitely worth doing all of this for this moment. It's just so amazing. Is it not? Well, maybe not, but I think it is. Anyways, I went ahead and used the remainder of my netherite to make my armor set fit my pickaxe. I think I look like one beautiful cave dweller. But yeah, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys liked it, but I put some elbow grease into this, so if you made it to the end here, I'd really appreciate it if you'd like to subscribe, but it's not necessary. And also, if you guys like this, I'll consider doing a part 2 where I go ahead and defeat the Ender Dragon and possibly the Wither. You never know. But yeah, see ya.